everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an apartment makeover. This one is in the Spice District and I can't exactly remember right off which apartment it is. I don't think this is the Culpeper apartment. I think it's like the one beside it, and it's the one that has like the side balcony. It's just like a little balcony, and if you go out there, it's kind of like a view of the other like apartment building. So I do like the layout of this. I was kind of going for like a very modern theme, and it's not open concept, but yet like the kitchen and dining room and kitchen, they're very spacious, I find. And for the size of the apartment, like I just kept the bedrooms and bathroom like bare minimum sizing. Like I kept them really small just so that I could have a lot of floor space in the main living area. So I really struggled trying to figure out what I was gonna do with these doors. And like when I first started the apartment, I pictured like these big doors, double doors, and two of them just kind of going out on that balcony, just because I felt like it would kind of give like a nice natural light in the living room. But I wanted to also keep the outside part of the apartment matching the like apartment building itself. So I mean, it was pretty limited, and I didn't really find a nice big door that I was really trying to work with. So I kind of struggled with it a bit, and I ended up getting it in the end, and I do really like how it turned out. I did like 3 window on one side and 2 on the other. So I didn't end up furnishing the outside balcony, but I think if I had a little bit more time to record, I would have put like a barbecue and then maybe just some seating. I think that would be really cute. And then maybe like a garden planter out there. So if you do download this apartment, that would definitely be a cute little idea to kind of add out there. And I didn't really want to use an entertainment center in the living room because I felt like it would be just a little bit like cluttery looking, and because I was going for the very modern, simple, minimal kind of furniture, I felt like this floating shelf kind of worked perfectly for that. And I feel like this would be like a really young couple that had like a toddler, just because the color schemes and things like that, I feel like it's very trendy, like youthful looking. Like with all the purple and the lights under the entertainment center and plants and things like that. That's just kind of who I picture living in this apartment. Or even maybe like a single mom. Or even if you didn't use a toddler in game, you could totally like empty the toddler room out that I ended up creating and make it into like an office, because this could totally suit like social media girl. Like it's just so girly and very, I don't know, like modern and classic. I really love this apartment. I think it's like one of my favorites, and I think it's because I did use the purple color scheme. Purple's like my favorite color, so I think it came together really well. And there's actually more purple than I thought that there was, and I haven't really worked with purple because I don't know, I guess just building things, I don't remember there being that many purple items, if that makes sense, but there ended up being a lot. The only thing that I struggled with finding was a lot of like the clutter items. Other than like the kids' rooms, there's tons of purple items like teddy bears, rugs, beds, furniture, wall things, like there's tons of purple. But when you're trying to furnish the house, the actual clutter and like the plants and things like that, there's really not a lot to pick from. I think there was only really, I don't know, like just a few plants that really I felt like were purple. Everything else, I don't even know what the color is. It was almost like it was blue. I don't know how it ended up going in the game, like especially the curtains that were like the cloud and star ones, they were under purple, so I guess they put it in that color if there's like a hint of that color in the item. So that was kind of annoying. But so I did kind of put this little side table just with candles, just enough to kind of give a little cuteness to that side area. And that little, I don't know, they're like orchids or something, that's like one of my favorite plants. And I felt like just for being so simple, like there's only like 3 little what are they called? I just said it. 3 little orchids, or is there like 3 or 4? Like, it's very, very simple. And oh my gosh, like, I think this also is one of my favorite areas in the home. And it's like that spa wall divider with the candles, and I use like the wooden gray looking one, and then I put like the lavender plants below, and I really like how it turned out. It's really spa-like, but yet it really has it adds like a lot of character to this apartment, and it just kind of like spruces it up. Like, it's a complete display on its own. And I was thinking that is like the perfect area to put the kitchen table, because it's just kind of like, I didn't need to do like a side hutch or anything like that. I feel like that is such a beautiful backdrop, and if you are doing let's plays and things like that, that's totally an amazing scenery with like those candles glowing in behind, like when you're eating your family dinners and things like that. So that is also one of my favorites of this apartment, which I'm sure you are hearing me say, "Ooh, that's my favorite." That's my favorite, but I really like a lot of things in this apartment, and this was so much fun to do. And I actually didn't even want to stop decorating it. I think there are a few things I would have changed out. Like, I did end up putting a large shelf kind of area over on the wall where the door is. And I think if I had a little bit more time, I maybe would have played around with that a little bit and done a little something different. I don't really know what I would have done. Yeah, so I think I would have changed that if I had a little bit more time. And then as I got doing it, I remembered we have high chairs, and I did end up finding one that had like a purple laptop, or not laptop, like the actual spot where you put the food. It has like purple, and it just kind of matched with this apartment. So I did end up putting one of those in, and I thought I was doing it there. That's why I brought it up. But I do end up putting a high chair in the dining room. And it's just kind of off to the side, and I kept the bedroom here very, very minimal, and it's completely what I was going for, because I feel like I just wanted that to kind of flow through into the room. And I have like the curtains that are just kind of swept up on one side, as if like I don't know, maybe somebody's peeking out the window, or I think it just is really cute without making it like too matchy. So yeah, so this is the bedroom. I think the only other thing that I added in here maybe was the floor mat. So as you can see, it is definitely very, very minimal. And then this is where I completely filled this room to the brim. I did keep the gray color scheme throughout the entire apartment, because I feel like it just kind of helped it flow a little bit better, and really, like, I didn't want to overdo it with purple walls, because I feel like it would have made it like a little bit too tacky. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would have just been too bright over the top, and that's not really the theme that I was going for in this apartment. So there's the high chair that I put there. Okay, so it's the seat that's purple. And then I have like that little tote box. I think it's like in the camping pack. And if you just kind of float the toys around, it kind of just makes it look like a toy box, and just kind of enlarge some of the building blocks. And it looks really cute, full of toys. And I did put a desk in here, but I don't think the toddlers are able to use any of the computers. So I just kind of put the desk in just to make it look cute. But then I just put what is it, a penguin? I think it's like the penguin TV on there, and then just some Kleenex and some books. So, because I mean, the toddlers can climb up in the chair, so I didn't really want to put a computer in this room, but I did want the desk. I just feel like it makes it cute looking. And unfortunately, that little dressing table, or the dressing wall, it just didn't fit in here, but I'm glad I didn't put it in. I do like the balloon lamp instead. So I think I'm pretty much done with the clutter. I think I put a few toys around the toy box. And that's pretty much the bedroom. As you can see, there's like not a lot of walking room. So it is pretty darn cluttered. And then, oh yeah, I love those butterfly decorations. And then we put just a little bunny in the chair. And I really wanted to put that giraffe in, but there was just no room. and I didn't want to make it any fuller than it already is, because I was kind of worried that the toddler wasn't even going to be able to get to their bed, because I don't really want to have any issues with people downloading this apartment and then it's like unusable. So we did do the bathroom, I did the bathroom and made it very minimal again. I did put the clothes there, and I just really wanted to stay with the minimal theme. And I did put a potty in there, the little purple potty, and I think I just put 1 or 2 plants in here, and then 1 painting on the wall, and that was pretty much it. And yeah, so like those plants there, and I don't know what kind of plants they are, but it's like the really geometric kind of vase, and that's like one of my favorites, and it was pretty much the only purple plant that I really felt like went with this, because it wasn't really over the top and it was really simple but yet really nice. So, and also this is the area I was talking about. If I had a little bit more time, I think I would have done something different. Like I end up moving the chair over in the corner of the room, which is okay, but I don't know, there's just something about this area. It didn't turn out exactly as I wanted, but I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do like watching these kind of builds, make sure you do subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. I do post 4 to 5 videos each week, and you definitely have to come back Monday. I have an amazing bunch of videos. I'll be posting 2 videos on Monday, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what's coming up. I'm very excited about it. So thank you guys so much. Make sure to give this a very big thumbs up if you did enjoy how this turned out, and if you like watching these speed builds kind of take place, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!